Hi everybody, my name's Sherry. I love makeup, I love going off on wild tangents, I love wherever my mind takes me. So if that sounds kind of interesting to you, please hang out. I am going to try and do a makeup challenge today, and I've never done one before. This one I saw from A March Beauty, K Bella Beauty, no, Keep Beauty Real. I'll link them down below because I'm having a hard time remembering, and that's one thing I didn't think to write down. But I've seen a few other beauty YouTubers doing this, and I thought it could be fun. It's the challenge where you don't use any brushes to put your makeup on. The rules are that you can use a brush for mascara and pencil liners, but other than that, everything has to be with your fingers, and you have to use at least 2 eyeshadow colors. So we're gonna start today with the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. This is one that I actually tend to put on with my fingers anyway, just because it's so quick and easy. And it does provide a little coverage, but not a ton, but just enough. Trick with the fingers is trying to make it go everywhere it's supposed to go. I guess that's a trick with a brush too, but I have an easier time with a brush because I'm used to using that. I haven't worn this foundation in a little while because it's generally more of a summer foundation for me because it's so light. Every once in a while I'll still use it though. All right. I'm actually going to skip concealer. When I use the moisturizer, I usually don't worry too much about it. So I'm gonna skip that. Next, I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics. English is hard for me again today. I think it's hard for me every day. I don't know why I keep saying, oh, it's hard today. It's hard every day. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on my lids. I do tend to use my finger for this too, usually. So I admit this part isn't so hard for me. It takes just a tiny bit of this to go a very long way. You may hear random noises. My child is home. I did set up a different video that I filmed last Saturday, and it was on the Copacetic Cosmetics subscription boxes because I got one. And it's nice because you can change what rate you're at every month. You can go from $10 to $20. There's 3 boxes actually. There's the Cutie for $10, and I wrote this down. It has 1 eyeshadow, a lip sample, a nail polish sample, and a mystery sample. The Claw, it is $20. It has a full-size polish, effect polish, a full-size cream or jelly polish, and a full-size glitter polish. And then the Convert box, which I got this first time, is $40, and it has a themed quad, full-size lipstick or lip gloss, full-size nail polish, full-size mystery sample, and then a mystery sample. So it's full-size mystery and then a full-size minimum size sample. It's on their website. If you can't figure out what I said, it's on their website. So I really love their eyeshadows. I had gotten a quad and I really liked it, so I thought, hey, I'll try it out. So now that I have my base on, I'm going to show you what I'm working with here. This is from November. It's the Fall Harvest quad. It's got butternut squash, cinnamon spice, Pinot Noir, and hot cider. So 2 of these are their flaky formula, which, while really pretty, I've had a hard time working with, but I'm going to try it again because I'm just going to keep trying. I'm also going to try and open the box. There we go. All right. So I have to use at least 2 of these. I may end up using 3 because I'm going to use the Pure Matte Cinnamon Spice first, and then I'm going to use the shimmery, kind of shimmer matte Pinot Noir, and I may attempt a flaky. We'll see. All right, so never done eyeshadow with my fingers before. Oh boy. I wanted to put that up higher. Okay, I do use my fingers for eyeshadow when it's a shimmer, and I'm putting it on glue, but this is going better than I thought it would. I guess if I ever find out I need to go somewhere, I want makeup, and I don't have any clean brushes, well, I can at least make something work. Put that up a little bit more. All right, and do the same on the other eye before I wipe my finger off. Oh boy. Okay, too messy with that hand. Even with the finger, these shadows blend out really well. And they're showing up really nice on camera too. It finally snowed here last night and I'm so excited. I love it when it snows. All right. A little bit more of that one. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my fingers off here. And then I'm gonna go into Pinot Noir and see how well I do putting that on. Oh boy. Definitely not as easy to place in the proper place with the finger as it is a brush. That's okay though. If you're hearing weird noises, my cat found a toy and he decided to play with it right under the vanity, and now he's finally out in the hall, so it's just him. He's our baby. He's our baby kitty. He's over a year old, but he's still a baby. They're all babies. All right, let's try it on this eye again. Okay. The shadows look well, and with the finger, they seem to blend pretty well together. I just have problems getting the eyeshadow in the right place. Oh my word. It's okay. Yeah, not bad. Now, before I put on some flakies, I'm gonna put on some NYX glitter primer. I always do this with my finger anyway because I like to try and get it in the right spot and get all of it on the eye if possible, and also under the eye today. Oops. Oops. That may be the theme. I may title this video, Challenge, Oops. That's okay. This one is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be messy. Plus, it's a nice, quiet Saturday morning here for a change, so I think I'm going to try using hot cider. This red gold, beautiful flaky. Get off my finger. All right, there it is. It's very pretty and also not focusing because why would it? Okay, let's see what this does. I'm still working with getting the flakies to work perfectly for me because they tend to fall out. That's not bad, because I can't really pack it on all together without having a lot of fallout, but the color is just so beautiful. And it's a nice shifty red and gold. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, did that one. A little bit of fallout, but not too bad. Now, I'm gonna try a little bit on my left eye. Ooh, that one kind of got a little bit more out of the eye. Oh, oh boy, that's pigmented. Unfortunately, it's not pigmented where I want it to be. Well, it's pigmented where I want it to be too. It's just pigmented down my face. There we go. That's a little bit better. But I really do recommend these eyeshadows. I think they're beautiful. They're the same company that collaborated with, I think, Martha Jones for the companion palette. I know a lot of people like and love that. I didn't get that one because I have enough companion palettes right now that I don't need more. Because I have a hard time reaching for different ones sometimes when I'm already working with one, because I'm like, I like to look at the eyeshadow palette, figure it out, and just go from there without having to look for other stuff. Because usually, if I'm feeling creative, great. But if I'm in a hurry or something, not so much. All right. For the blush, now this is the stuff I rarely apply with my fingers, so this might be more interesting, but I grabbed the Tower 28 Beach Plus. Beach Please. Okay. It's really pretty, and since it's a cream, I have used it before with my fingers. I just prefer to use a sponge. So let's see. Oh, let's see if we can't get this to sheer out a bit, because that's a lot of pink in one spot. There we go. That's going fairly well. I'm not really a huge fan of cream products, especially, I'm not the hugest fan of Tower 28 products, except for their lip stuff. I like their lip stuff and their spray. When I use a mask, it's really helped cut down on the acne down in here. So I do love that, but I'm just not too into these cream products. But today, they are working out quite well. A little bit more up here. Because they do sheer very easy with your fingers. I just don't like the stickiness they leave behind. And today, I'm not going to be able to use powder because, no. I'm not willing to try that because, yeah. All right, so I think I've got my blush on fairly well. I rarely ever use their bronzer, and this time of year, I don't use a lot of bronzer. Should I try it? What the heck? Let's try it. If I don't drop it first. I have it in Bronzino West Coast. All right, where should I put the bronzer today? Let's just put some up in here a bit and see how it shears out. Oh, that shears out pretty darn well. I was afraid it might be a little too pigmented. Ooh, my bangs are not happy with me. Let's put some down here. Put a little over here to match. I love bronzer in the summer, spring, but I'm not so fond of it in the winter because I'm pale. It's just how winter is. I embrace my inner vampire. Wow, that almost didn't come out right either. All right. I'm not going to do more bronzer because I don't want to mess it up. And I'm afraid if I put more bronzer on, it's not going to look well. But I do have their highlight, the Super Dew No Shade. This also works for lips, and I have done that before. I'm not that fond of it. But as a highlighter, it's pretty. It's so sticky, but it's a cream. So I'm just gonna get some of this up in here. Just gives a gentle highlight. There we go. All right. So we've got eyeshadow, foundation, we got everything here except for the lips and mascara. Mascara, I can use the wand, thank God, because otherwise that was not going to happen at all. So let's go ahead and throw that on not too quick, but real quick. Kind of tell I've only had 1 cup of coffee so far yet today because I'm just goofing. That's okay. This is when I felt like filming, so. And the first chance I've had this week has just been super busy. I've had appointments, my child has had appointments. So, yeah, I mean, all my makeup time has been real fast. So I'm looking forward to going through some of the stuff today. Okay, eyes are done. Now I'm going to use the Copacetic Cosmetics Gloss. This is in Autumn Bliss. I really like this when I put it on last time in the video that will never be seen. The reason it won't be seen is because I accidentally held up a box and it had my address on it. And I spent an hour or so going through and putting a blur box on it frame by frame to make sure it would work. didn't work. So I gave up. So I'm gonna have to do research to figure out how to do something like that, but for right now, I'm just learning from my mistake. This is the doe foot, just a basic long one, but I am going to have to put it on my finger today. I've never done this. Okay, let's see how it goes on. I am messy. So my lips are a little chapped. I may have to switch to lip balm later. I'm definitely using more product by using my fingers. Making a nice, lovely mess. Yeah, that doesn't do it justice. It's hard to put the gloss on because it looked absolutely beautiful when I put it on with the wand, but there we go. Just have to layer it a bit with the gloss with the finger. All right, not bad. I'll clean up with my tissue. All right, well, I'm not gonna use spray or powder because I don't wanna use powder with my fingers. I don't know. I don't know, just know. And the spray, I don't know if that's really allowed or not, so I'm just not gonna do it. So this is my look for today, at least for now, in case I decide to change it later. But it still came out really pretty. And the flakies are doing a pretty good job of staying in place right now. So yeah, it's a little messy, but it'll do. It'll work. It works. I could leave the house like this. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just having some fun today. So if you liked it, please subscribe, please come back and like it and all that stuff. And just remember, until next time, you are loved, you are worthy, and you don't have to be perfect, especially in makeup. Thanks. Bye.